I am just waiting until it hits 5 o'clock. There we go. Okay, it's 5 o'clock, January 2nd, Central Mountain Time. I'm in East Texas. And my name is Kat Griffin, and this is Stitch Griffin, the first live stream of 2026. I hope everybody can hear me okay. Nothing is flashing or anything, so I'm guessing everything is working. Pardon me. Oh, there it goes. I think it's doing it now. Let me get this. There we go. I think it's picking me up better. As I said, I am Kat Griffin, and this is Stitching with the Griffin live stream, first live stream of 2026. My channel is, if you're new here, my channel is predominantly about cross stitch and crochet. Well, it's about fiber arts. Everything that I do, and I'm going to be learning in 2026. I have two playlists. One is my floss tube playlist, where I predominantly talk about my cross stitch, my embroidery, and my hand stitching, and I will be adding embroidery and hand stitching to those as 2026 rolls along. I do have an embroidery project that I was given. So that will be added to the lineup. The other playlist that I have is Crochet Fun. It's all about my crochet stuff. Today's playlist is going to feature both of them because I have things I want to show you, as the description says. Starting off the new year, I wanted to show everyone. I did stitch in the new year. Started stitching December 30th and early in the morning, and then I stitched all day. I am not a fast stitcher. I'm a little faster than some, but I had a lot of projects to touch, and so by the end of the night, I was just trying to hurry up and put stitches in. 2 projects did not get touched, and I'll talk about those in a minute. I would like to take this time to thank everybody, all of my subscribers, and everybody who watches. I'm sorry, my foot itches. And everyone who has been watching the channel, even if you haven't subscribed. I started 2025 with maybe a dozen subscribers, maybe even less than that. And I finished 2025 and started 2026 with 107 subscribers. So I thank you very, very much, everyone, for subscribing, for watching. My views are up. And I am very grateful to all of you for that. I know no one is here right now. I'm just going to keep talking, and then, the live stream will be taped, and those of you who missed it can go back and watch it. For some reason, a lot of times, nobody gets notified that these live streams are going on. I don't know if that's the algorithm or whatever. I do have these live streams marked as not for children. So it may be that I just didn't set it up in time to give the algorithm enough time to notify, put out a notification. I don't know. I'm not worried about that. You guys will still end up seeing this even after I'm done with the live stream. So I'm not worried about it. I had posted on the community chat that I was doing this. So, people are busy. I get that. I'm only able to do this at night right now because I thought it would be easier than doing it at 2 in the afternoon, which is the other time that I have. Right now, my roommates are not here, so I'm doing this at night. When they get back, I will have to do this during the day again when I do another one, but we'll see how it goes. If you have a preference for time, a lot of y'all in the U.S. are in my time zone, which is Central Mountain Time. So if you have a preference, or have a suggestion for a better time, please let me know. Unfortunately, I am not able to, kind of shift. Those that are in Europe are on Eastern time, U.S. time, and further out. And so you guys are ahead of me and in time. So like right now it'd be 6 o'clock in England, around 6, maybe a little after. So not sure how that would help you guys, but any suggestions would be great. Those of you who are on the Eastern Seaboard in the U.S. or in the, towards the West, let me know as well. Try to get everybody. I can't promise anything, and I can't please everybody, but I will try to get kind of where I can help everybody. But anyway, let's get started. I'm going to talk to you about my crochet or my cross stitching first, because I've got a bunch of those to do, and I am introducing a new thing I talked about in my last live stream. I'll be doing a decision wheel to pick what I work on in addition to my focus pieces. Now I do have 2 focus pieces for 2026. One of them, I don't know why I got that one out, that map out, but pardon the crinkling. This is Inky Coleman's Map of Middle Earth, and I will only be showing this particular map when I am talking about, actually I won't be showing this after today because this is not the map I'll be using. I'll be using this one because it's closer up and you'll be able to actually, I'll be starting over in this corner right up in here. In fact, I've already started that. So that is my first project, and I'm not going to put that back. That is my first focus piece, and if I can get it out, because I've got 2 big pieces over here. Yeah. Okay. This is a gift from one of my subscribers and friend, and I got it. It's a very heavy needle minder. It's a very thick needle minder. Sorry. Very thick, very heavy needle minder. And this is not, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Okay, we're going to do it that way because you can see that, I think. Here we go. I'm still learning this camera. I'm not very good with live stream, but that is the corner of the map. And I am doing this on 18 count natural Aida. Yes, 18 count natural Aida. I had originally done this. This is a restart because last year I started it on 25 count easy grid, and I did not like the fact that I couldn't see a lot of detail. I was also doing it 10 stitch. I am doing 2/1 full cross on this one. There we go. I'll just do it like that. 2/1 full cross. So the detail work is a lot better. It's an actual corner. This is 100 stitches. So it doesn't look like much. And it's not going to be much until I get going on it. In fact, after I finish this live stream, I will be adding stitches to it. So that's the first one of my focus pieces. And I will be doing today until this coming Wednesday. I'll be working on it. Wednesday, I will do my first actual video for 2026. That day, I'll be posting it around 2 o'clock, like I did last year. And you'll get to see the progress that I've made on it. I plan on putting in 100 stitches a day on it when I work on it, if not more. It depends on what other things I've got going on, because I have stamps that I'm doing and another thing that I'm doing that I want to do, but I haven't started it yet. But anyway, we'll talk about that. I'll talk about that in my first video and see how it goes with that. Now, my second focus piece which is on the floor, or was on the floor. My second focus piece is one that you all know and have seen. I finished page 3 close to the end of 2025, and that is The Magic of Books by Charting Creations. I am doing it on 16 count natural Aida and doing it 2/1 full cross, using DMC colors for all of my projects this year. Do not have any that except for my dimensions, that I guess that's DMC, I don't know. But all the rest of them that I'm doing this year are DMC. So let me put this behind here. And so there it is. And, oops, wrong way. Shoot. Pardon me, I only have 2 hands. And it's not working out really. Okay, so there's my first square of the new year. That is the beginning of page 4. And my needle is up here because instead of over here. I don't know why. It should be on the needle minder, but it's not. But this is the first 100 stitches up here in the background. So I will work on that in the following week, because I'll be trading off weeks just like I did last year in 2025. I will be doing one week and one the next week. And so page 4 is going to be mostly these guys here. Those, there we go. Mostly the, I can't even see my finger now, but mostly the, there we go. These moths, the rest of these moths right here, and then probably this section here. The pages for books, it looks like 3, 6, 10 by 10 squares plus a 5 by 5 square on one row. But anyway, I will do that next week. So that's the start of that. So it goes down from there. I didn't get a lot of stitches after that. I tried very hard, but I didn't get a lot done. So the next one, and these are in no particular order. Let me open this drawer so I can put them away. The next one I did, let's see, where is it? Is it on the inside? No. Okay, this was a gift for me from last year, the Christmas of 2024. And so it's all about cats. It's got these different cats on it. And I started this one in the corner here, which you really can't see. I started that one, and every time I do one, I will try my best to complete one. And so I didn't put in a whole lot of anything here. Let me turn it this way so you can actually see. I don't have a needle minder on this. All I did was just do a little bit of its head. That was it. One strand. So not a lot there. There will be more, I promise. I will have more to go to see when I get further along in them. That's another reason why I want to do the decision wheel, so that will help me pick out ones that I can do and not be overwhelmed by all the different projects, because I think I have 11, not counting the 2 main ones. I have 11 or 12 other ones on the side. So, okay. I was really hoping people would be here, but that's okay. So the cats on the decision wheel will be called cats, if anybody's interested in that. This particular pattern project is going to be called Books, simply because that's what it is. And I am doing that for a friend of mine. We got this from Walmart. She's the one that said, hey, you should do that. So I'm doing it. And pardon me while I get it out. Sorry, should have done that before. Did I work on it? Oh, yes, I did. I started, this is a middle start. Normally, I like doing my full coverage pieces because then I have I can just pick a corner and go. It's been a while since I've done a middle start. And as you can see, there's not much there. It's just, you know, right there. It's just that. And that's just a piece of, that is the edge of, shouldn't have put this back. I want to say that's the edge of, what is that one? Yeah. It's the top edge of this book here. And I know it said it was in the middle, but that's showing it to be the middle, so I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it's the top edge of this book. However, I could be wrong. We'll find out more when I do it. And on the wheel, it's going to be under the name of Books. So we'll do that. I'm just putting this in a drawer, but I'm not going to close it. Just trying to put it off to the side so I can get it out of the way. This one is going to be called Box. And it is also a gift I got in 2024. It's just a little box with cats on it. It's really, really cute. I guess you could use this as an ornament, or you could use it as a pin cushion. I started the first box, or I just started one of the boxes, and that's 100 stitches right there. No, I did not start it in the middle. I started it off to the side. They're all going to be stitched together, and it comes with pre-cut squares, so you just put it in there, and then this way I don't have to cut so much off and accidentally, you know, mess it up. So that's what that's going to be. And on this, as I said, on the wheel, it's going to be labeled as Box. And as I get these done, like that one's pretty small, as I get them done, I do have some others that I need to kit up and then rotate. Hi, Exie! Aren't they cute? They have little cats on them. There's I think I'm gonna, there's a question mark on one of them. I'm just gonna do cats on all of them. I'm glad you thought of me earlier. I was hoping I would see you today. If you need me to show you anything, just let me know, because I don't know where you are in the, if you just got here and you saw something. I'm sorry, I just happened to see you pop up. Okay, that one I need this. The next one is the Winter Gnome, courtesy of Exie, I do believe. Where'd it go? Let me see here. Is the Winter Gnome yours, Exie? I think that's the one that you, one of the ones you sent me. I'm pretty sure it's the girl. If I can get it to pull up. Yes, this is one of the ones you sent me. The little winter gnome girl. I want to get the winter gnome boy because it's cute. But I didn't put in 100 stitches on this one, folks. I did not. And I still have a... There. Okay. I want to say this is part of her hat. This is also a middle start. It's just very, very small. Very, very small. This is 20 count, Ada. The boxes are on... I should have said. I am so sorry. The boxes are on, I want to say 18 count, but they might be 20 count. Let me look at the paper. All of these are being done 2/1 full cross. I am not doing, doesn't say. Wait. I have to look at it. Yeah, 1 stitch at a time definitely adds up. Okay, I don't know what size the boxes are on. I want to say that they're probably 18 count, but they could, I know they're not 14. No, I think they're 16 count. And, but this one I'm doing on 20 count because I had it available. I had it available, so I did that. And I want to say, yeah, it's going to be her hat. Dang it. I hate this. There we go. It's going to be in her hat somewhere, probably right around here on her nose. I did a middle start on that one too. Trying to get used to doing middle starts again. Since I'm doing full coverage, I got out of the habit of doing middle starts. So, but they're all 2/1 full cross using DMC floss. Even the kits have DMC floss, as far as I can tell. Okay. Carousel horse, my birthday stitch. You guys remember the book, Carousel Horses and Cross Stitch. And my wonderful birthday stitch, if I can find it. Gotta find one that does not have a picture. Okay, yeah. My beautiful carousel horse. I did not put any stitches in this, as I said earlier, because when I was looking at it to figure out where I was going to start, I found out there is a boo-boo. There is a mess up. And not a little mess up. It's a big mess up. I'm going to have to rip out all of this, and maybe some of the, and the horse's legs, because the count is off, and it's off bad. So all of this has got to come out, and I have to frog all of that. It's going to kill me, but it's got, yeah, yeah. I have to frog all of it because it's just, it's too much. It's throwing everything off, and I'm afraid that if I ignore it and go over to the top and then come back down and around, it's not going to match up, and it's just going to be a big mess. And yeah, it makes me sick, but it needs to be done. I can't just budget. It's too big. So with the way that I am, I have got to fix that. So no stitches on that yet. Horse is going on the wheel. It will be horse. The gnome is going to be winter on the wheel. Let me see, what else do I have? Okay. Now, Victorian Charm. I don't know if you saw that in the last, I think I showed it in the last live stream. I at least discussed it. Yes, I did, because I wanted to know if the picture if anybody could tell me if it was a knockoff or not. Not that I care. But yeah. Yep. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. Did you did you just go ahead and buy ones that you knew of? Because some of them you can do that, especially if they're DMC threads. They'll give you a list, to help you out with that. And that's what I would do. If they weren't already sorted and they were just too close together or whatever, I would just put those aside and buy new ones. That would be neat. Is it a little one or a big one? The wool. Oh, okay. I can understand that. Oh, so it was a decent sized one. Well, I started Victorian Charm, which is what this is called. It may be called a different name, but this thing calls it Victorian Charm. Another middle start. This one's done on navy blue Ada, which is weird. Oh yeah, I don't like the newer Bucella kits are not separated out very well. Let's see. This one is 18 count. 18 count navy Ada. DMC colors. There's my middle start. Some of the Bucellas are not great. I like the embroidery kits better than I like their cross-stitch kits, but then it still depends on the kit. So for this one, I am doing, I want to say I'm right here up here somewhere. This is where I'm starting. This blue is nice. I've not done navy blue before, but I like it a lot better than black. And look how that color just pops out there. That's an ivory. So that's a good one. And I got a bag for it. I have a bag for it. So that goes on the wheel as house. Put that over here. There's that. Poison, I did not put any stitches in because I wasn't ready to work on it yet. I had put so much in it to get that last page done that I decided not to stitch in the new year with it. But it is on the list. It's on the wheel as poison. Okay. And then there's my snow globe. My gift. Isn't that pretty? That's Hogwarts in that globe. You can't really tell. This was another center start. And this one was a little harder to, I've got a hanging thread. You see which way is up. Yeah. This one was a little harder to get because you can't really see the squares or anything. So that's my center right there. And that's actually, I think, the rocks or the boat. I can't tell. Let me see. Let me check the chart real quick. Where did it go? I think it's one of the boats, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm excited about this one. And this is an AliExpress. I was told that's where this was procured from. So I went on to AliExpress, and they have a whole set of 8 of the Harry Potter themed snow globes. And I don't know why I was doing that, but Harry Potter themed snow globes. They have Hogsmeade, Godric's Hollow. Let me see what else. They got 8 of them. And if I can find, if they're knockoffs and I can find the actual ones, I'll get them. If not, Sorry, folks, but I'm going to get them from AliExpress because I like them. I like them a lot. This is on the wheel as Globe, and I want to say this is 18 count Aida, white Aida, and I'm using, they came with DMC colors or equivalent DMC colors. This is a restart that I showed you guys, and it's Peaceful Shores. Peaceful Shores. This is a very pretty one. This is a full, almost a full coverage. This white that's in here is actually supposed to be the Aida. So a no buy. Okay. Well, yeah, thrift stores would be an exception. Yeah, that's lots of white. I did it on a white. I was going to do it on a light blue, but I decided to go ahead and stay with the way the picture was instead of changing that up. I am doing this on 20 count white Aida. I will not be buying any more charts this year because I have a bunch already, and I have what did you get from MFE? What did you get from Jacob? I love his stuff. Situation here. Oh, that one's going to be a pretty one. I got to see that. You got to send me pictures of that. So here's the start of Peaceful Shores. That's 100 stitches right there, and it does not look like much, but that's also because it's on 20 count, the 20 count white Aida. And I am using DMC. And yes, I have a string hanging out. There's a lot of different colors in this, but I do love the way that looks. Somewhere along the way, I was getting, back in the day, I was getting kits that had like garden gates and things like that on there. And then I would finish them and I would give them away or something. I mean, I lost a lot of stuff as I moved around. And, you know, it was a little on the painful side to do that. Oh my goodness. Give me a minute. What is this? Okay, that's poison. So that's the last one of that. I do have your, let me think. I have the February stamp, which is outlined. There we go. I haven't put anything in it yet. Pardon me. I went ahead and got all of the called for threads, and I'll probably be doing the dark background just to see what it looks like. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it dark yet or not. I do have the gnomes that you sent me. Thank you again, by the way. And I do have, what is this? Oh, I have one more. I forgot. Oops. This is also being done on 20 count Aida, and I have a needle in the way. Hi, Taz. Hey, at least you made it in. Hello, hello. I just finished, well, except for this, I just finished my little whip parade for cross stitch, except for this little thing. Let me pull it up if I can find it. How are you today, Taz? Exie, that's Taz. Taz, that's Exie. Let me see if I can find it. Nope, it's not going to be in there. Oh, I have a Lady and the Tramp one too. So, and oh, I don't know if I have a picture of this one. I will be doing this. I grabbed this off of Unconventional Cross Stitch. Let's see if you can see this. Oop, there. Can you see that? Isn't that amazing? I don't know if I'll be able to start that this year or not, but I'm going to try. You did do me. Okay. You gave me that one, didn't you? I want to do that one. I am trying to find, and I can't find it. Maybe under screenshots. Nope, that's not it. I don't know where this one went to then. Sorry. Yeah, I like Unconventional Cross Stitch. It's just finding. There it is. No. Where'd it go? That's not it. Aha, here we go. Had to pull up the picture. Okay. Oop. It's a little pixelated now. This is a Shannon Christine design. Oop. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Still, there we go. So that's the last one on there, and I have it listed as hat on my wheel. So I've got that, and it's just a little bitty start. That's 100 stitches, but it's a little bitty start. Doesn't look like much. Yeah, it's cute. It's on 20 count Ada using the call for DMC. There's another one. She has a Facebook page, or somebody's doing a Facebook that she shares designs on. And I found that one. Oops. There we go. And that one. Isn't that pretty? And these are small designs. These are not huge. So I'll probably be doing that one too later on in the year. So that's all of them. Do you want me to go ahead and do my little spinner now, and then we'll talk about my crochet stuff, or what? Hi, Mercy. Is that cool with you guys? We do the spinner, or should I wait? I mean, I don't care. I've got everything listed. I will be starting, for those of you who missed it, this will be what I will start. Well, I've already started it, but I'll work on it this week. This is the Map of Middle Earth by Inky Coleman Designs. And I'm over here. So I still can't figure out right from left. Okay. Really? I don't know why they're trying to get me to do stuff here. Hold on. Might have to find a different thing. Let me see if I can get it to come up. For some reason, TikTok is wanting me to... There we go. Okay. Where'd it go? All right. All right. I put afternoon activity on here just because I was trying it out. I'm trying out this wheel. So there's the wheel. There you go. For some reason, it keeps putting in stuff on there. Oh, yes. All right. So we'll be doing book. Sorry. In addition to working on the Map of Middle Earth this week, I will also be working on this. And this was a middle start. So I'll be working on that this week. See how far I go. As I said earlier, and I know you guys all missed it, but as I said earlier, I will be doing, trying to do in 100 stitches on each one of them. Now, do you guys want me to show you my kits again, or do you want to just wait till after we're done and then you go back and look at it? Because I have like 11 or 12 of them to show. And I still have cross stitch to show. I mean, not cross stitch, crochet to show. I have a lot going on. Okay, cool. That's cool, Taz. How about you, Mercy? Are you good? Let me give her a minute to respond. I didn't put any kind of timer on the responses, so it should be okay. Now, I don't have a lot of the crochet project to show you because they're pretty bulky, so I just brought out the ones that I am immediately going to be working on and trying to fit around my crocheting. So the first one is this one. And that's a Ruana from using the Karen Cloud Cakes Perfect Phasing yarn. And I'm on the second. It only takes 2 skeins of the yarn. If I can get my hook out of it. And I've already started on the second one. So it's gotten bigger. It's hard to show you. This part's hanging down the back. And then these are going down the front. And this stuff is really, really soft. I wish you could feel this, but it's a great colorway. And I'm using a Susan Bates 4 millimeter hook for those of you who know about crocheting. It's a decent size hook. Oh, I have my work cut out with me with that. Where's the other one I have? What did I do with it? Okay. I'm also doing a blanket, and I'm using the Karen Cakes Macchiato in Boundless. So I'll be doing 5 of these. Yes, I know it messed up. I've got to redo this one because I miscounted in a couple of places. But that's basically what it is. It's like a sideways. Isn't it pretty? It's supposed to be 5 panels. So it's basically, it's not going to be like a blanket. It's going to be more like a throw. But, or something that, you put on the what is it? The couch, But the Boundless, let me move some stuff around here, is this. I mean, isn't that beautiful? And I've already started a second panel. And I'm also using I'm using an eye hook for that one, which I think is like a 6. I'm not real sure. And this one was a freebie. They're all freebies. Let me see if there's a way I can show you this. Here we go. Give me a minute because I don't know if you guys remember seeing this. I did show it. I did not show it in my whip parade. Oh, you can't see that. Let me see. Let me throw it on top of here. Let's see if it'll work. There's my kitty. So I thought these were 6, a set of 6. They're actually a set of 4. And then they just duplicated a couple. So there's one, and then I've started the next one already. Down here. So it's going to look like a bell pull when I get done with it. I'm going to do it in the style of a bell pull, so they'll be all in order, all 4 of them. And I'm working from the bottom up. And then I'll do a border and do a couple other things. And I don't know what happened to it. Okay. Oh, there it is. I'm using a steel hook for this one. And I'm still going to be doing those. I have to finish the winter sow, or the winter sow. I can't think. The crochet along that I was doing with Marcy from Amdicon Studio. I have to block those squares still and then put everything together. So I'm going to be doing that, and we're also going to be doing our own crochet along, which is going to be granny square blocks. We're taking one of the squares from the 2025 crochet along and doing our own blanket with that one because we both thought it was pretty. And making a granny square with this. And let me see. Yeah. That's this red heart flower power. Basically, you can do granny squares without changing all the colors. I'm going to be doing granny squares with this and several other ones and making a blanket there. I am on a granny square kick this year. I am going to be doing the dragon eye art pillow, which is not out right now. I put that away. I'll be doing some gnomes, some winter gnomes, so they'll be in shades of blue and white. And I don't have the pictures of them right now because I didn't think ahead. But I have a lot going on. And I'm glad you guys came to see what I was doing today. I was thinking I was going to be talking to myself again. So what should we talk about now since I've gone through all that? I didn't have that many crochet projects to show. I will be showing them as I do videos, and that seems to be a little easier for me anyway, because then I can get it all out and make room and everything for it. Yes. Put this one. Did we freeze? Nobody's chatting. We're all quiet. I hope you guys didn't fall out. At least one person did. Okay. It's yeah, I'm all out of things to say now. I'm sorry. I'm like, oh, I'm done. Oh, see, that's something I might want to try to learn, but I just don't have the room for it. I really don't. I don't know where I had this. Oops. Yeah. I'm hoping to get my own place this year so I don't have any roommates and have more room to spread out because I have some projects that I want to do. Well, that's the best way to do it, is just experiment with things. Darcy, the guy that I get my fabric from, the Canadian. I know. I still have to get you something for make you something for your housewarming gift. So you're not going to be traveling for a while then, or you're just settling for during the winter? So I know you were traveling, weren't you? I know Hannah's been having problems. Okay, so you're still going to travel, just not full time. I understand. Sometimes you just need a little place to come back to. Well, if you ever when you roll through here again, just let me know. Hopefully I'll have my own place by then, because that would be nice. But with the way my job is, I just don't know. I'm still working part-time. There's no full-time positions open. So, and a lot of people around here are very ageist. They just don't want to hire a person my age. So I do what I can. Sorry, I'm just looking at the stuff that I've got sitting here still. Yeah. Steady Thread on Facebook. I don't know if you guys are a part of that or not, but they did a SAL for 2025, and sort of like a mystery SAL type thing. And I saved all the pages for it, all the stuff. So I think I'm going to do that. If I have time. I'm trying not to overload myself, but it looked interesting. The backgrounds were really pretty. It had there were several different ones, and I saw one that had like the antique stork scissor type, the real pretty scissors, and I was thinking that'd be neat. And it's black work, so it's not like I'm going to be needing a huge amount of time once the frame is done. I won't need to have a huge amount of time to do it. So I might do that and then just show you guys as I go along. I don't know if there's a main picture for it or not, but they do it every year. I might do that. Oh, yeah. It's a band sampler. Gosh. They tend to get a little bit, they're not as bad as Jacob. Jacob can get really detailed with some of his stuff too. But I did Fox and Rabbit's Mystery Stitch Along in 22, the Talavera Tiles, and 23. And the 23 one was huge. And the 24 one was going to be just as huge. And I was like, no. I kept up all the way up until December, but it was tough because there was just so much detail in there and so much to do. And then the December one was just like out of there. And I was like, oh, can't do this. So I put it away for a while. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like when he does that. When he puts when he does the SALs and then he releases them all in one chart after the SALs are done, so you can stitch along at your own pace. I was thinking about doing his, was it Seasons of Plenty, something like that, or there was one I want to do that is a past SAL, but I haven't. I can't remember it off the top of my head. I got so many things going on right now that I'm just going to go Fruits of Plenty. There it is. Yeah, Fruits of Plenty. I was thinking about doing that one, but I have these right now I want to do. So as I get through, let me show you this again. I have, I have the gnomes that Exie sent me. I have Lady and the Tramp that Exie sent me. I have the Random Threads project. And welcome to whoever came in and hasn't said hi yet. Somebody came in and then left again. But so I have that one. I have the Sambry Stitches Bigfoot that I want to say Marcy sent it to me. So I have that one to do. I got these two from a thrift store several years ago. And let me get it out of here because otherwise you're just going to get glare. I have not touched these yet. Let me see if I can get it out of here. I actually put these away and forgot all about having them. Otherwise, it probably would have been done by now. Now, these are printouts. Somebody had actually copied these from the original, but they maybe not, because there's a piece in here that feels like it's from the original kit or from the original project. It's just the paper, you know, it tells you. So maybe not, but it's called Marty Bell's My Garden. Can you see that okay? So that one, and it says adaptation by Cheryl Brooks Corley. So maybe somebody took a painting and turned it into a cross stitch. Yeah, that is a lot of, yeah, this is a lot of stitching. This is a full coverage. Let's see. It's 6 pages, so it's like, it's like poison. And let me see. Does it say? Wow, there's a lot of colors in this too. It's from 2003. So that's not too bad. And it's a DMC production. So it looks like, oh wow, there's going to be some back stitching in here. It's 200 wide, 200 stitches wide by 151 stitches high. And then it gives you 18, 11, or 18, 14, 11, and 9. I will be doing it on 18. But yeah, that's quite a bit of stitching. But, I mean, it's a layout. 6-page layout. So that's going to be interesting when I finally get around to doing it. So that one is My Garden by Marty Bell. And then I have another one because I like gardens. No, it's actually not that bad for a full coverage. There is going to be some back stitching, which I may or may not do. It just depends on where it is and how important it is to the piece. Sarah the Northwood Stitcher is doing her wolves. It's a a dimensions kit, and it is a full coverage, but it also requires back stitching and like the trees and stuff. And that back stitching is necessary in order to give you a little more detail on the trees and on the wolves themselves. This one, let me take it out of here. Same artist, same. This one was adapted by Stephanie Seabrook Hedgepath. And I love this because it has the garden gate in here. I love scenes that have the garden gates. That was my jam for a long time, and it's hard to find them now. This one says Chart Pack 439. So I think these may have been kits at one time, and somebody just, did them and then gave the, this one, yeah, and gave it away. This one is 134 wide by 167 high, and then it gives sizes for 22, 18, 16, 14, and 11. But it's called Summer Hill Garden, and that's also a full coverage. So that one's another one in my future. What did I do with the bag? I don't know when I'll get to these, but it's going to make it where I don't need to buy anything for a while. That's for sure. I can't get it back in the bag now. There it goes. Now this next one is a restart. Let's still can't get in the bag. All right. Whoop. This one's a restart. That's why it's actually in a bag. This one was a kit from way back. Remember these? Does anybody remember Elsa Williams from back in the day? This is her wreath. It's called Heartfelt Wreath. And the original piece that I was working on got messed up. I forget exactly what happened to it. I ended up, this is like one of the huge, big pages of charts. It's not the original page. It's like a farm. It's just all one big, huge sheet. And this is, I haven't even started on yet. I just got the fabric for it. And I want to say this is 18 count. It's either 16 or 18 count. I had to replace everything on here. And it's charted for a 14 count Ada, and I'm dropping it to either 16 or 18. I forget which. I mean, I like the Elsa Williams design. Sorry, that's my phone. I do like these. They're not full coverage, but I do like these. It's just this particular one had given me fits. Oh, and the thread was just horrible, but that's because it was an old kit. And I don't even see date on here for this one, but you know it's an old one when it's a whole big piece and not in pages. So I will eventually get to that one too. These are ones that I will move to and kit up once I finish the other ones that are on the chart, on the wheel. And this one was given to me last year at Christmas, or 2024 Christmas. So I still have to do this one, but I love that one. Can't wait to get into that one. It's not fully kitted up because I am not sure what size fabric I want to do it on or anything like that. It has a stitch count of 95 wide and 267 high. Yeah, I really like the dragon ones. It's by, the model is by Katie Gengnagel, I don't know, Gengnagel. It's stitched on 28 count sugar maple vintage linen, and it is 6.75 by 1.9 inches. So this one's not very big. The picture itself, the model is not very big. I am not doing it on 20 count linen. There's just no way. So mine will probably end up being bigger. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And then this is from Christine, the Stitching in a Bro, which I have not seen any new videos from her lately, so I'm going to have to poke her. Koi fish stained glass. This was I won this in a giveaway that she was having. This one is full coverage. This one is neat looking. This is one that she printed out from the Jeffrey, from the website here. This is one that she got. And it has 12 pages. So that one's going to be fun. I don't know how big this one is. Well, 12 pages, it's a pretty good size. That one I might end up doing on, I'm going to do it on 16 or 18. Because I want to make sure that the colors and everything come through. Let me see what it says to do. I don't even know if it's got a size on here. Nope, this has a thread count. Okay. I don't know. I'm just going to have to figure it out, I guess. Oh, wait. Here we go. It was done on 14 count white Ada. It's 200 stitches by 199 stitches. So it's about a 14 by 14, roughly. So I won't be doing it on 14 count. I have decided I don't like 14 count. I'm not doing it on 14 count unless I absolutely have to. And then the last one, this is the Sambry stitches that was sent to me by Marcy. She had just finished this one. And when I start this one later in the year, I know I'm going to start it. We are going to use the hashtag Sambry stitches and try to stitch Sambry stitches at the same time. She not the exact same one. She's already done this one, but try to do some of the. She'll do one and I'll do one at the same time. So hopefully, I get the box done. I will start that one for sure because the box shouldn't take me very long. It's just a matter of getting it into the rotation. That's it. And I'll try to put that back in there. So those are the stuff that I have waiting in the wings when I have everything else. So I don't need to buy anymore. If you want to send me them, you know, I will put them on the list and we'll go from there. Yeah, I'm going to try. I'm only going to be kidding up. I'm only going to be buying floss and fabric this year. I won't be buying any more charts. I don't need to. Darcy is almost ready to put his website up and get away from Etsy. He did make some new batches of fabric that he's been working on. So I'll probably grab some of his, depending on what I'm doing. Oh, I do have one. I have this orange that I have, and he has a, and this one. And he has 2 patterns specifically for those that I'm going to do. I've already bought them. I bought them last year. So I just need to do them. So I'll be doing those too. Don't know when, but I'll be doing them too. I know I'm crazy, but I will, once I settle back into the routine, I won't be so scatterbrained. I've got the decision wheel, so I can do that. And that will be easier to do to keep me on track with what I've got going. But yeah, I will be buying more yarn, but only as I finish the projects that I have. I'm all done making Pokemon for a little while, but I do have yarn that I can use to make some, if I decide to make another one of anything that I've already made. I won't be doing any wearables for the near future, except for the Ruana, and that's because that's for me. But we'll see where that one goes in the future. I do plan on learning how to do finger weaving so that I can do bands for my son's Amp Guard group, my youngest son's Amp Guard group. They are based on historical band patterns for the Norse, and yeah, from like the Viking and the Norse areas there. So I don't know how well I'll be doing it, but I'll be doing it. I also made a bunch of stuff for the shop, tassels. I made some bling for the tumblers that go on the handle. So if you're at a party and somebody's got the same color tumbler as you, you've got a piece of jewelry on yours, and as long as nobody decides to mess with it, you'll know which one's yours. But I haven't taken pictures or anything of that nature. I have a necklace in the works. I've got a pendant coming. And as soon as I get those into the coffee shop, then I will let you guys know, and you guys can go check it out. I don't know if I'm going to stay with coffee, since I'm not really able to, I'm not doing much with it. A lot of people don't like doing the coffee shop. They don't like going there and interacting with it. I don't understand that. I don't understand why, but I don't know. It's not like I really want to start, this as a full-blown business. It was just a side business to try to help me with getting donations together for the museum, but that's just not working out. So I don't know what I do. I just know I like making them, and maybe I'll just start donating them. I don't know. This is actually a pretty long live stream. Have we gone to sleep yet? Wow, it's 6:10. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? You got any questions for me? Anything like that? Are you stitching and listening like you did last time, Bexy? I think you did that last time. I like doing that with the videos that I watch. Oh, okay. I know how that goes, trying to figure out fabrics. That's why I've been mostly doing white fabrics. Distracted by my husband. Okay, that's a good reason for not talking, being distracted by the hubby. But I've gone through everything. I don't have anything else to show you or to, what have I got down here? Yes, to do much with. You want to start wings? Oh, yeah, you talked about that. What fabric do you want to get with it? You want to use it with? He usually puts his on white or ivory linen, I think. He likes his linens. I've tried linen. I don't really care to stitch on linen. I'll do even weave, but I don't really care for linen. Oh, the tan and white thread? Oh, dark tan. Vintage Country Mocha? Or is that a different... or is it actually tan? I would think that would be pretty. See, now that would be pretty. The royal blue. The white did. Yeah, that would make it look more like what the Delft plates type things. Don't they use royal blue and white? I think I saw that. Did I see have that? Somebody else was doing royal blue and white, but I can't remember what pattern, what project. But it looked really pretty. The whites are really nice. Yeah, that's the only thing that's... Jacob likes his big samplers. He likes them big, just like Fox and Rabbit do. They like their projects to be big. Now, the Talavera tiles wasn't very big. They were like square motifs that you put together, and then not quite a band sampler. They were different tiles for each month. and then it was like a 3x4 setup. That wasn't really big. And I don't know what size the band sampler is they're doing this year because I haven't looked at it. I have too much going on my plate to do something like that. I just realized my shorts hung wrong. Sorry about that, guys. I know it's not very professional, but that's another thing. When I get my own place, I am not going to be recording anything in my bedroom. But, yep. Put this, put that, put that. Oh, that's this one. I need to put this back in its bag. Well, I tell you folks what. It's been fun. It's getting a little late. I haven't eaten my dinner yet. I don't know about you guys. But I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to get some stitching in tonight to get started on content for Wednesday's video. I will be putting out a video to show you my progress on Wednesday at 2 p.m. I have decided I'm going to do my crochet videos every other week, so every 2 weeks instead of once a month. And hopefully that will put a fire under me to actually work on some of these projects and not just look at them crazy every once in a while. But I thank you for showing up and talking to me, and feel free to shoot me any kind of a text or message or whatever. If you have any questions about any of the projects that you are going to go back and look at when you have time. And if there's anything, I don't know when I'm going to do my next live stream. I might wait till April or when spring starts, and maybe do it then. I don't know yet. Depends on how much I have to show, I guess, or how much I have to talk about. I don't know. I take that back. I will do one for my birthday. I'll do a live stream for my birthday in May. So how about that? We'll do a live stream in May. And let me know what times would work for you guys. Exie, are you still in the Midwest? Or, because you said you had a new plate, so I'm not sure where you're at. I just need a Midwest or an East Coast or North. I don't need an actual state or anything. Same for you, Taz. I mean, whereabouts in the United States are you, or are you in the United States? I don't know. I do love the name though, and your story about it being your D&D character's name. Okay, you're East Coast, so it's like 7 there. 7. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think we're an hour behind y'all. I'm in Texas. And you're in North. Oh, so you're both East Coast. Okay. North Carolina is East Coast. So, all right. So I should have probably started my stream at like 4. So it would have been easier on you guys. Because I'm open to that. I'm open to moving it around. Later is fine with you. So what? 7 o'clock your time? You're Western North Carolina, and she is North Carolina. I never go. Yeah, I don't either. I'm usually up till midnight, 1 or 2 o'clock. Now that may stop if I get moved to mid shift, 11 to 3s at work. My boss has been asking me if I want to, and I told him since I have open availability, I'm good. But it's going to depend on if he actually changes my schedule or not. Yeah. No, I just have noticed I've always been like a night owl, but there for a while I was making myself get up, go to bed at like 8 or 9 o'clock and then getting up at 5, just because I thought that was a good rhythm for me, a good time. And I found that I was not very productive first thing in the morning. Early to bed, early to rise does not make me healthy, wealthy, or wise. It makes me very cranky and unproductive. So I would rather go to bed late, and I don't seem to need as much sleep. Now, I know my mom, she went to bed at midnight and she'd be up at 4. I'm not that bad, but I can get by with like 6 hours of sleep. So that's all right. Yay! Well, at least 2 of you are neighbors. I'm East Texas, so I am about 2 to 3 hours. I want to say, 2 to 3 hours from the Louisiana border, maybe 2 hours from the Louisiana border. And then to get to North Carolina, that's a ways for me. But at least I'm not in West Texas, because it would take me several days just to get out of Texas, just to get to North Carolina. I remember taking a bus to South Carolina. Wow, that took a while. That took a couple of days. And then I took a bus to Massachusetts, and that took like 3 or 4 days. Yes, Texas goes forever. Not necessarily west to east, but north to south. I was born in McAllen, which is called the Rio Grande Valley, or we called it the Valley. And I lived 15 minutes away from the U.S.-Mexico border, crossing in Brownsville. And we traveled from down there all the way to, where did we go? Ohio. We drove all the way to Ohio, and it took days. I kid you not. It took days to get out of Texas, because we went through the Panhandle instead of going east. We went completely north to south, straight up. If we hadn't gone through the Panhandle, we would have gotten out of Texas like a day or 2 earlier. And we actually did. But for whatever reason, yeah. Well, it is a very long trip. Yeah, it is a very long trip. And you're going through all kinds of different geography. The only thing that we don't have in Texas that a lot of other states do, or at least the northern and you guys on the East Coast have, are mountains. Texas does not have mountains. We have hills. We have plains. We have desert. We have woods. We have coast. We don't have the rainforest, but I don't think anybody in the U.S. has the rainforest. But, that'd be the only thing we don't have. But yeah, so we have every type of terrain pretty much known to man except for mountains. And we have rivers, we have creeks, we have streams, we have ponds, we have lakes, woods, forests, all kinds of stuff. I like living in East Texas because we have trees that are not palm trees. I got so tired of palm trees when I was living down south. And I preferred the evergreens and trees that lose their leaves during the wintertime. And, just stuff like that, where you can actually see the changing of the seasons, even if it doesn't snow. I'm glad I don't do snow. I just don't do that. But this is like, okay, I'm going to go now, and then I stay, and I'm going to go now, and I'm going to stay. Okay, let's just, we're going to go now. And I thank you ladies so much. Everybody that showed up and talked to me, or at least just, watched what we were doing and watched what I was doing. And if you've got any suggestions for times or subject matter, or, to have questions for me, I might have an answer and I might not. But yeah, feel free to shoot me emails or messages. Either I do like to answer those when I can. I'm pretty good at that. It's funny because in my real life, I am an introvert to, to the point of being almost a hermit. But online, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm a little more easygoing. I've finally gotten used to this format. I'm a little more relaxed. Marcy even said that when she saw my last live stream. She said I seem to be a lot more relaxed, and I am, but that's because I've had folks that have given me a very positive, a very positive experience with this. So uh, I do appreciate that, and I will see you guys later. I will, like I said, I'll have a video up in about a week. Not even a week. It'll be Wednesday. And I will show you what I've gotten done since before then. And then we'll do another live stream on my birthday, if not soon. All right. So you guys have a wonderful night. And again, thank you so much for showing up. And I will see you guys on the flip side. All right. I can get it to end now.